Another scene from Hagerstown there on the Sheehy Cam, looking out toward the dual highway. It is very soggy out there as there haven't been many breaks in the rain. It has gotten lighter overall across much of the four-state region, but again, the rain has not quite let up just yet. One thing we're keeping an eye on as we roll into tonight and especially tomorrow are these winter weather advisories and then also the winter storm warning that is in effect here in the pink for Garrett County very early tomorrow morning. Yes, some wintry weather is on the way and our first big snowfall of the year potentially could be occurring over the mountains as we roll into Tuesday. We'll talk about that more here in just a second. But for today, the rest of the day, winds are calm at the moment, but the center of the storm system is rolling overhead as we speak. That's why winds have calmed down for now, but expect those to pick back up again at about 10 to 20 miles an hour once we get into the afternoon here. And there it is again, the very center of this storm right over the four-state region as we speak. The heaviest shield of precipitation is now expanded off to the north. You see the snowfall wrapping around already on the backside into Ohio. We have been dealing with a little bit of another steady shot of rainfall here that just pushed through northern Virginia and has now drifted off into Pennsylvania. This is moving at a fast enough clip that the heavy rain didn't last all that long across central Maryland. Thankfully enough, as we've picked up a good amount of rainfall already, several locations, Leesburg, Manassas, Hagerstown, already over an inch of precip as many of us will settle into between an inch and a quarter and an inch and a half by the time all of the rainfall is done later on this evening. So the worst of the rainfall, like I mentioned, is wrapping up and we'll have some dry time toward the evening hours tonight. There will be a very sharp temperature drop then through the rest of the day and overnight tonight as many of us get down near freezing tonight. And yes, snow is likely Tuesday over the mountains, mostly Garrett County and up into the Laurel Highlands of southern PA. Up to 8 inches is not out of the question. Let's check it out here. Again, very quiet now as far as precipitation goes through into the evening and early overnight. But the big story is going to be that snowfall that starts to occur. It transitions at around midnight tonight and will be very persistent over the mountains. Some flakes could push along the I-70 corridor, getting over into Allegheny and Washington counties. But for the most part, the rest of the viewing area stays very quiet, very dry. But that snow is not going to be going anywhere over Garrett County until we get into your Wednesday morning. So again, there is a very good shot that we see a good amount of snowfall in western Garrett County. Up to about 8 inches is possible here in the dark blue. 3 to 6 is the range that you'll likely see. And look at how quickly those totals drop off. As you get into Cumberland, we're only talking about a trace to 2 inches, maybe being the most we see, and the rest of the viewing area will be snow free. So the impacts will be very fixed on a certain location, but that wintry weather will be around tomorrow. We dry things out midweek, and then we have another storm system we'll be watching for over the weekend.